People start screaming as soon as Trump sees who's running toward him outside the White House. After a series of meetings and press conferences, President Donald Trump stepped outside the White House with a few of his staff members to get some fresh air for a brief break. As soon as he and his small crew turned the corner, there was sudden screaming when the commander-in-chief saw who was running toward him. Little did he know, it was the person standing behind him that the person was going after, and now we know why. White House tours were banned under Barack Obama's administration when he and the First Lady couldn't be bothered with people and the public. That's all changed now, which led to a recent scene outside a set of doors Trump walked out of with Principal Deputy White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders behind him, who has recently come under personal attack since making her political debut. With a new open-door policy established in the Oval Office for employees and White House tours back in action, the People's House has never been so personable, and we also haven't ever had the president who is as approachable as Trump. A feeling of family now fills the West Wing, not just because the president's daughter and son-in-law have taken roles in the White House, but because he and the First Lady espouse those values, making kids, grandkids, and motherhood a priority. We saw this recently when a group of children crossed paths with the president and Sanders when something incredible happened. Sanders' young son was in that group, being led by a couple adults around the grounds. As soon as he saw the president and his mom, he broke free from the crowd and booked it as fast as he could toward them. However, he was far less concerned with the commander-in-chief, as it was his mother, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who he was so excited to see passing up the president to get to her. Considering what she's recently been through, the feeling was probably mutual when she saw her little boy. True to liberal form, disgusting leftists tossed aside their own set of rules when it comes to the treatment of women and children, as long as they are conservative or associated with conservative politicians who they don't like. Sanders, the daughter of Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, recently earned her way onto the political stage as a new press secretary, which also made her a new target of attack from the left. The brave and confident woman was recently the focus of a sick Saturday Night Live skit, like Barrett Rump once was, with the joke being on her weight. There's really not a polite way to say this, but the folks over at Saturday Night Live are a bunch of pompous, low-rent, intergluteal clefts, Fox News reported of SNL's fat-shaming of Sanders for laughs. "My father is Mike Huckabee," SNL actress Sadie Bryant's character said in a parody, pretending to be Sanders. "My mother is a big Southern hamburger." It was low even for the left, and an immature attack that would have never been acceptable had it been said about Michelle Obama or anyone in or associated with the previous administration. Had the tables been turned, feminists would have been screaming in the streets right now, calling it a misogynistic attack. Instead, there's silence, other than the immature snickers of liberals who somehow find this kind of humor funny. What liberals should be saying and praising about Sarah Huckabee Sanders and countless other women working in the White House under Trump, is that females are now afforded these opportunities. Barack Obama didn't empower or employ so many women as Trump has, and neither did the former First Lady, who liked to act like she did. Supposed pro-feminist Hillary Clinton didn't have a staff of women on her campaign, and probably wouldn't have in the White House either, had she made it. Trump has done more for females than all recent liberals combined who preach for equality and women's rights. Never have there been so many capable, incredible working moms in the White House than right now under Trump, who has been accused of being a misogynist countless times. Moms like Sanders, Trump's own daughter, and his right-hand woman Kellyanne Conway are able to have it all because a conservative president like ours has now made that a reality, including allowing their sweet children run comfortably at the White House as if they were in their own backyard.